When an adult patient who smokes asks whether vaping might help them quit, the clinical answer has too often been silence or a slogan. A new JAMA position paper proposes a better conversation. Written by a Society for Research on Nicotine and Tobacco Working Group, it is not a federal guideline. The paper recommends that clinicians discuss nicotine e-cigarettes alongside evidence-based options, varenicline, bupropion, nicotine replacement, counseling, and follow-up. That reflects new evidence. A Living Cochrane review found high certainty evidence that nicotine e-cigarettes help more people quit than nicotine replacement therapy. That does not make e-cigarettes harmless or right for everyone. It means an informed adult should not have to fail an approved medicine before discussing them. If an e-cigarette is chosen, the goal is complete replacement of cigarettes, not long-term dual use. The concerns are real. The American Heart Association and American Lung Association point to nicotine dependence, aerosol toxicants, uncertain long-term heart and lung effects, and youth uptake. The 2021 U.S. Preventive Services Task Force found the evidence insufficient, but that review predates later trials and Cochrane updates. The right comparison depends on the patient. For a young person who does not use nicotine, vaping versus no use adds risk. For an adult repeatedly returning to cigarettes, vaping versus continued smoking is a different question. Burning tobacco creates most of smoking's cancer, lung, and cardiovascular harm. Nicotine sustains dependence, but it is not the main cause of smoking-related cancer. Many clinicians still miss that distinction. In a national survey of 1,020 U.S. physicians, 80.5% strongly agreed that nicotine directly contributes to cancer. In a 2026 single-center survey, only 21.4% identified e-cigarettes as less harmful than cigarettes. Regulation also matters. FDA tobacco authorization is not medical approval. A CDER-approved cessation medicine would have product-specific evidence, dosing, labeling, manufacturing controls, and continuing safety monitoring. No e-cigarette currently has that approval. CDC and FDA should issue joint guidance that is candid and practical. E-cigarettes are not harmless and are not for youth or non-smokers. Complete switching can reduce exposure to toxicants from burning tobacco, and nicotine e-cigarettes can help some adults quit. Trusted clinicians should follow 5 clear steps. Ask what patients have tried, explain every option, correct nicotine and relative risk misconceptions. Support complete switching when chosen. Arrange follow-up. The goal is not to promote vaping, it is to improve informed quitting and continue to make the safer choice the easier choice for people who smoke. For more information on this topic, the full paper is linked in the description below.